Hey guys, it's me again, and it's vlog number 2. So I uploaded vlog number 1 yesterday, and that was a new experience. And I'm hoping this one goes a little bit more smoothly, a bit more planned. So today I'm going to talk about something I've been enjoying recently that I used to enjoy when I was younger, but then didn't really continue on with it, but now I'm back into it, and it's really awesome. And that is comic books. When I was younger, what I would do on the weekends with my grandmother was she would take me and my sister, and we'd go to the local comic book store and get all the new releases. Well, not all of them, but my favorites. And because when I started when I was younger, so I started with Archie, and then like Betty and Veronica, and then the Donald Duck and all that. And then I got into Spider-Man and Batman and all these other really cool comic books that I didn't really know existed until I went to that comic book store. I have this entire tub full of just old comics from my youth, and my all-time favorite being is this. It's Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. I got this at a antique store like 7 years ago, and I just thought really the reason I picked it up, I knew nothing about this comic or the author. I just picked it up for the cover. Oh, it's kind of there we go. I just picked it up for the cover. The artwork looked really cool, and it was pretty cheap. It was like $1.50 or something, and I do not regret buying this. It is one of the best comic books I've ever read, and I do enjoy it. But when I was like, but when I was like 11, 12, I got out of comic books, mainly just because I didn't really have time for them. I was really busy. I was very involved with sports and school and friends and all that, and I just didn't have the time. Plus, where I live, there weren't many comic book stores back then. There were a few, but comics didn't have, it's not exactly the popularity. They weren't everywhere like they are today. I think that's what I'm trying to say, is they used to be everywhere, then they slowly died down, and now they're picking up steam a lot again. And I think it's really just because of all the Marvel and DC adaptions of movies that are happening. And this is good, because if it wasn't for that, I would not have gotten back into comic books. And I am so glad I have, because I found some that I really enjoy, and I'm going to share those with you. Okay, so this is the first graphic novel I'm going to share with you guys. It is called Saga by Brian Vaughn and Fiona Staples, and it is incredible. There are a ton of people on YouTube recommending the series, and it was actually because of those recommendations I picked this up the last time I was at the store, and it is incredible. The art alone is fantastic. It's fantastic. It's great, and the story is captivating. So far I've only read the first volume, so I really don't know much. But this is Alana, this is Marco, and that is their daughter Hazel. Basically, it's kind of, at least so far, it's a Romeo-Juliet type situation where they're on opposite sides of warring factions, and Marco was imprisoned, Alana rescued him, and they ended up having a child together, which is one of the first, I don't know how to put this, but first child of the two factions. I'm not sure if it's the only one. Like I said, I've only read the first volume, but from what I've read, it's very uncommon, at the very least. And essentially it's them trying to get to a new life where they can live together without fear. And so far it's really good. It's hard to explain without giving away a lot, So I'll leave it at that, but if you do have the chance, definitely pick this up. It is fantastic. Next is Chew, Volume 1 as well, called Taster's Choice, and this is by John Layman and Rob Guillory. Chew is very good in the sense that it's a concept I have not seen so far in graphic novels. And this may be just because I'm getting into it again, and maybe I missed out, but essentially the main character, this dude, is Tony Chew, and he's a sipopathic. I'm going to read a description from the first page. Tony Chew is a sipopathic. That means he can take a bite of an apple and get a feeling in his head about what tree it grew from, what pesticides were used on the crop, and when it was harvested. So basically, from biting things, he can tell almost everything about that thing. And basically, it turns into something a bit more disturbing later on, but he's a detective that uses his sipopathic abilities for good. And in the end, that turns out with him like taking bites of dead bodies. So cannibalism turns into cannibalism, but a good kind of cannibalism that's not murdering people, I guess. But yeah, it is very good. Like I said, I've only read the first volume of this as well. So far, so good. It's entertaining and it's funny, and like I said before, it's a concept I really haven't seen before, and that's why I think I liked it so much. So yeah, that's about it for vlog number 2, graphic novels and comics. Like I said in my first vlog, I'm not really sure what I'm doing with this. I don't know how much it's going to change or what I'm going to continue to talk about. It's basically going to go on a day-by-day basis. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying these. If you're not, like I said, give me hints on what to do better or what you'd like to see or anything like that. And yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic day and keep doing you.